Hi guys, good to have you here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your support and your love so far. This is Saffron Media, where we give you trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings. Yes, we know that the APC election is closed, and there's been a lot of violent report from different angle that is being arose by some of the parties in Edo State. And right here, there is a serious war over alleged shooting of 16 persons in Edo State. Well, I hope that people will not lose their life or lose their lives before the day of the election, because everyone has to be really very careful as regarding this election. But though we thank God that the President Muhammad Buhari has promised that Edo election will also be peaceful, it will be also free and fair. We hope that he keeps his promises as he has said. Yes, and yes, guys, we get into the details of why there's a war of alleged shooting of 16 persons in Edo State. But before I bring you details of that, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Okay guys, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says, as the spate of political violence seems unabated, less than 3 weeks to the September 19th governorship election in Edo State, leaders of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Akoko Edo local government area of the state Monday accused the APC and its governorship candidate, Pastor Osagie-Ize-Iyamu, of being behind the shooting of 13 PDP members said to be holding meeting in Ekpe community last weekend. Leaders of PDP who stormed the secretariat of the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) alleged that 3 persons wearing face caps adorning the photographs of Obaseki were also shot by gunmen at Ososo community by alleged APC thugs. The party said all the injured are currently receiving treatment sustained as a result of the gun attack at an undisclosed hospital. But reaching to the PDP allegation, the chairman of APC Media Campaign Council, Mr. John Mayaki, alleged that the attack was planned and masterminded by the People's Democratic Party. Addressing journalists on the incident, the chairman, Akoko Edo local government area, Honorable Don Umoru, called on President Muhammad Buhari and the Inspector General of Police, Muhammadu Adamu, to come to their rescue and ensure that the perpetrators are apprehended and persecuted. Narrating how the attack occurred, stated on the 28th of August 2020, gunmen on the campaign train of the APC led by Comrade Adams Oshiomhole and his governorship candidate Osagie-Ize-Iyamu opened gunfire at some PDP supporters at Ekpe Public Field while they were holding PDP meeting. About 13 persons were left injured and critically lying at the hospital. At the same time, in Ososo community, were shot for wearing face cap branded with Obaseki on it. We hereby state that this dastard attack carried out by these gunmen is evil and not commendable. We will not sit back and allow this to happen. We hereby call on President Muhammadu Buhari and the Inspector General of Police to bring the perpetrators of these heinous crimes to book. Furthermore, the APC should be made to put on hold all further plans to campaign in Akoko Edo till tensions subside. Otherwise, Akoko Edo will be forced to resist and defend themselves. And the former Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly and leader of PDP in Akoko Edo also appealed to the president to call the former national chairman of the APC, Adams Oshiomhole, to order. He said the PDP as a party is interested in a free, fair, and peaceful election in the state. Reacting, the chairman of APC Media Campaign Council, John Mayaki, stated the PDP is deceiving itself by orchestrating attack and laying the blame on the APC. People are arrested with arms at the Edo State House of Assembly who they mentioned that were their sponsors. Instead of somebody like Ajoto going to make statements in police, he went to court to secure injunction that police should not investigate him. So who is running away from the reality? Who caused violence in Akwana when APC went to campaign? Who caused the violent attack in Jatu when APC went to campaign? There are evidence that it was the PDP that has been causing violence because the party knows that it is losing. How can you blame APC for causing violence when we are sure of victory at the polls? What sense will it make for the APC to cause violence? The PDP attack itself and laid the blame on the APC, said Mayaki. Yes, guys, you've heard it right here, and you can see how they are pointing fingers at each other and blaming one another for the recent attack that has been going on in the state. I believe, like I would say, that this election is not war, and everyone should be very careful with what they do with their lives just because of an election that will last for just one day. And of course, if you lose your life, even the candidates will not remember if you were part of his campaign team. And it is very important that people call their families and their friends to order and ensure that they are safe from all the hands of these politicians, because they will just use you and they will dump you, and you will be the loser. Your families will be aggrieved, and you know what you have left behind. So it is very important that everyone knows that their blood is not what's being shed for the cause of this election, because you can see that John Mayaki is saying that PDP is attacking itself. And why would PDP do that? PDP has not really pointed the finger to them that they are the ones attacking themselves. But of course, if PDP are the ones attacking themselves, they are only shooting themselves in the foot, because you are not even sure of an election, yet you are causing harm to the people that are already a part of that support group. So it is important that they come together and use one mind. If they should be able to find a way to get one person, and definitely that person would confess and tell them who the others are. Then they can also know where this problem is coming from, instead of pointing fingers at who is not and who is this. So guys, you can hear that the PDP are working, are trying to campaign, doing their stuff, but most of the campaigns that they've gone, they've always been attacked by the thugs from the APC. And yet Mr. John Mayaki said that PDP are the ones that are really doing this. Could this be true? Could it really be that PDP are the ones attacking itself? Well, I doubt, but all the same, it is important that they all follow peace with one another and ensure that this election is peaceful, credible, and also fair. So guys, that is it from here. If you have anything to say about this, please drop it in the comment section. We will be waiting to hear from you. And also don't forget to subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because that is the only way you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Thank you so much guys for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye.